Hello, chat. I was waiting to see if the dogs would bark. Hello. Hi, Southern. Hi, Vindy. Hello, everyone. Hi. Let me get everything set up. How's the game sounding? Is it too loud? It's very loud for me, actually. Hold on, let me turn my headset down. There we go. Sounds good? Okay, good. My big ol' fox ears hear too much. My shoulder hurts. I slept on it wrong. Oh, wait. Venti, are you okay? We know what kind of fanfics Venti has been reading. Myself in weird positions all the time. Yeah, it sucks. No. Connect my damn controller, bitch! God damn. He became an alpha male. Such is the way. Let me turn off the Spotify. Raven will not believe what I have tonight. Oh no. I don't think Raven's coming in tonight. I think Raven has homework. Kyoshi, stop. You menace. Hold on. Sorry, I have a trash can sitting right next to me, and I keep empty cans and shit on my desk, so I just had to clear it off really quick. So I was gonna tell her I have a nice, giant, big, juicy cheeseburger. Oh, sheesh! I don't know what I'm having tonight. Go lay down. I was bribed into buying lunch earlier, so I've had a chicken sandwich today. I actually did eat today. Oh no, I'm hungry. My boyfriend made vegetarian dinner and I cannot eat vegetarian or vegan foods. Oh no! Napkin is definitely required. Oh, those are always the best. I'm not gonna lie. Why? Yo. Ma'am. She's looking at the door like this. Kyoshi, get away from the door. If someone were to open that right now, it would smack your head. What kind of pupper? She is... If you can't tell, she's part husky. She's a husky lab mix. Also, hello, welcome. Cute. Yeah, she's very, very cute. She's got the colorings of a husky, the fur of a lab, and the tail of a husky. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Also, guys, my cover reached 300 views. What the hell are you guys doing? Wait, it was almost at 400 last time I checked. Let me see. Yeah, it's at 385 right now. What the hell are you guys doing? You guys really like it that much? Is it you guys watching it, or is it random people watching it? Both are insane. What are we doing? Watching cover, maybe? No, we're not watching the cover. Hi! Oh, another raid! Oh, sheesh! Hello! Hi, everyone! Thank you for raiding me again, May. I appreciate it. Thank you! My hi! Hello! Thank you! Thank you for raiding me. Hi everyone, welcome in. We just started stream. We're about to start Ace Attorney. I was just going over how insane it is that my cover is almost at 400 views now. Crazy! What we are doing because cover has so much views. Oh, yes, I forgot. Yeah, it's crazy you guys are watching it so much. I'm over to watch your cover now. Oh no, I'm so embarrassed. Like the all colors on your model, by the way, very neat. Thank you. Thank you. I've had the idea for this brown eye for a while, but I was too, like, shy to implement it. We are just watching it because it's a masterpiece. You're gonna make me cry. My mixer has approved the next song that I'm doing. One second, gonna go listen to your cover. You're gonna make me cry. But it's been approved. I just have to record it and pay for it. So hopefully soon we'll be getting another one. I'm gonna go check my last Ace Attorney VOD to see what we were doing. Is it lore too? No. This one's not lore. I have one more lore solo planned, and then there's another lore thing that I have planned. Voice in the visuals, OMG, what? Ah! So cool, thank you. I did all of the art in the cover. The lore. Maya's a natural. Many years of singing. many years of singing. And even more of drawing. Holy crap, your voice, thank you. I'm simply too amazing for this world. You're gonna make me cry. Oh my god, we're at 288. 289? Vinty, we might get DDLC soon. Oh my god. Wait, I only need 11 subscribers until 300. What the? What in the world is happening? Oh, I'm gonna have to play another Resident Evil soon. No. What is happening? What is going on in this world? 290. You're gonna make me hyperventilate. Okay, wait. I need to check my last VOD for what I was doing in this damn game. When was the last time I played this? So long ago. A month ago. No, don't hyperventilate. I'm going to. We were still going through the fucking tape? No, we just finished with the tape. Okay. I see. Is Suki taking a night off too? I have no clue. Those two just appear whenever they want. Thank you for getting lost in the woods. I appreciate it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you for getting lost in the woods. Oh, do. You're making me nervous. Oh my god. What do I do? What is streaming like? 291? Sorry, I detect friends. Haven't mentioned when they appeared, so I better be careful. Yeah, you'll be summoned. Wish I was able to donate someday. Don't worry about it. No one ever has to donate to me. Your cover is so good, thank you! Just Monica? Yes, I agree. I love Monica. Amazing vocals. Ah, thank you! Yeah, a lot of people were surprised whenever I released it because my voice is not that deep. Do you deserve all the donuts we can give you, Mike? You're gonna make me cry. Don't. Do you guys want to know what the next cover is gonna be, or would you rather be surprised? Because it's already picked out, it's already been approved. I just need to record it. My Oshi. Don't mind either? Okay. Want to donate, but in most services, Russian cards are blocked. Oh no! It's okay, don't worry about it. Your voice is amazing, OMG. Oh, thank you. You guys make me very happy. I appreciate it. Oh my god, this is gonna turn into another Zatsu. I don't want it to be a Zatsu. I need to stream. I want to donate, but I'm saving up since my boyfriend's birthday is soon. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. Tears of joy? For real. Like, guys, come on. Gonna make me lose my cool god image. An image I never had. None of you think I'm cool. I'm an NB failure. That's not true. What? Also, my congrats on 291 subs. Thank you. Every stream is a Zatsu if you distract the VTuber enough. It really is. I get distracted so much, and it doesn't help that like my brain is so little. Literally, like my first ever Zatsu was only a Zatsu because we just kept talking about stuff instead of playing Ace Attorney. Need to make so many changes with the My Worth art? No, you don't. It's okay. That other look is still canon, don't worry. I'll still be using that model. Quick fact for would-be husky owners, if you're ever considering getting one, that they will talk a lot to you. So often that it's insane. You don't need to tell me that. These streams are perfect examples as to how talkative huskies are. Mine is just laying next to the door right now. She's not even full husky and she talks so much to me. Back talk all the time, like she pays the bills around here. She's over here sighing like she's got a 9 to 5. Over here back talking like she pays the bills. Over here jumping on me like she's the one who feeds me. She's saying she loves you? No, she's saying fuck you. She does not love me. I do so much for that dog. I buy her so many toys. She does not love me. Give her pets for me? Maybe. I want a dog that will just bark to me so I can hear a bark. I can convince myself I'm not going crazy. my shoulder hurts. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so let's see what this guy's saying for all of his things, because I forgot what he was talking about. For the newcomers, don't judge my cringy voice acting, okay? The Great Ace Attorney? Which one's that one? Are you talking about the Chronicles? Hold on, wait. I have all of them wish listed. I just need to be able to buy them. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, I do want to play it. It's just I need to get the money for it. Right now it's $15, but I'm probably not going to be able to get the money by then. It's 15 until when? Oh my god. Guys, the Ace Attorney trilogy is $10 right now. Go buy it. Go support Ace Attorney. Oh my god, they have the original soundtrack on here? Why is the original soundtrack more expensive than the game? $15, got it. Now I know how much to donate to you. Don't do it. Do not. Save your money. Sherlock Holmes. I giggled so much about that whenever I watched the trailer. Okay, I got distracted again, sorry. No brain cells, VTuber, okay. But yes, newbies, do not cringe too much at my voice acting, please. I'm not a professional, obviously. If I was a professional, I would not fucking sound like this. What kind of voice did I give him? It's like a really pathetic voice. Sorry, this was a month ago. I'm trying to remember. I really hope my family can't hear me right now. I'll be so embarrassed. Oh my god. I'm so shy, please. There's one other thing that proves this man that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. Let's see, what do I have to present? Oh yeah, because this was at the crime scene, not in the office. What else is there? IDs. That friend document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. What is this? Lost item report. Wait, do you think he scratched it out because he lost his ID? And he didn't remember his ID number? He's like, this is too embarrassing, I can't turn this in. Yes, yeah, I think so too. Let's do this one because I think that's funny. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. For real? I know that would have been me. I would have been like, I lost my ID. Okay, what's my ID number? Fuck. I can't turn this in. I'll just not do my job. I'll just quit, actually. I'll go move upstate to a farm or something. This is so embarrassing. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Hi, Edgeworth, my baby. Oh, I love him so much. I missed him. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. A very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report? That's what we have completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order, so now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. Edgeworth makes every case exciting even when it's boring. For real, just looking at him is exciting. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order. Does the prosecution have a response? I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's arguments. At 5:15 on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. Well, I guess that's right. What fucking murder? What murder took place on this camera? Why are we still debating a murder when the other guy clearly walked away? Wait, did that guy die? Do they have his body? What? Huh? Huh? I thought the whole point was that they didn't have his body, so a murder couldn't be proved. So why is Edgeworth bringing that up? Huh? What? I'm gonna get a headache thinking about this. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Well, this got confusing really quick. This game's always been confusing. This entire case has confused the fuck out of me. I don't know what's going on. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place. We already know that! Look, do you think Meekins killed a man with a knife? No. Meekins was passed out on the fucking floor because that man knocked him the fuck out. Nobody was found. Why? Why is the murder in question? I'm so confused. Is it because there was blood on the ground? Is that why a murder is in question? If so, Megan's hurt his hands. It's Megan's blood. Do a DNA test. What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. At the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. At the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Well, why did we assume murder happened at the second place anyway? We knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim? Wait, we went from a fake murder to a real one? Okay, so the one that happened at the prosecutor's office is the real one that we've been investigating this entire time. I don't remember why the fuck a second fake one was brought up, but it was. So this one that we're talking about is a second fake one where no body was found. Meekins was knocked out. We have video of a struggle where Meekins fucking lost. My brain hurts. Mine does too. What is going on? I don't have a clue. Actually, I have no idea. If someone who's played this damn game can tell me what the hell is going on, I will gladly take the backseating. Because I don't fucking know. I don't understand. I'm over here pointing at my fingers, counting the points in this fucking case, because I can't remember why these were brought up, because I decided to take a month off from playing this fucking game. And now I understand why. Oh my god. It was Mr. Green in the kitchen with the candlestick. Oh, wrong game. At this point, honestly, no, it's not. At this point, I'm starting to think Meekin's fucking blasted his ears off with the damn megaphone he's got in his hand right there. My god. Anything makes sense compared to this? Literally, algebra can make better sense than this fucking game. I don't understand what's happening. Oh. Why does May always have to raid me whenever we're doing like a thinking game? Why can't it just be Overwatch? I'm gonna have to grab my Coke Zero for this one. I'm gonna have to grab better brain cells for this one. The point is not understanding. It's 2. 1 plus 1 equals 3. Honestly. 2 plus 2 equals fish. Bam, just blew your mind. Okay. Oh my god, I just saw May's comment on my video. Calling me a powerhouse. Not that good. Ugh. Okay. Take a breath. Finish the fucking case. We've been putting this off for too long. I'm like 3 hours over playtime. I think it's 6 at this point. This case is supposed to be like... See, how many hours did I know? Whenever I was planning out streams for Detroit Become Human and Resident Evil, my notes are: Ace Attorney, rise from the ashes. Fuck if I know. I'm 2 hours over playtime. Oh, Oh, I had one-hand clapping planned, but I never finished it. I guess now that my cover's out, let's play one-hand clapping at some point. Maybe next week I'll start one-hand clapping. For those who don't know what one-hand clapping is, it's a game where you sing to save the world. I forgot I had one-hand clapping planned. Sorry! Detective Maya is trying their best, okay? Oh, I have hiccups now! Okay. And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Just so, Your Honor. You want to hear a short story? Sure. How shocking, me, Venti, the wind god, still Venti, needing a fan. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Nana... What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? I don't know. Okay. There's a story about a girl who can't stop eating her husband's ashes. The story is old though. Dr. Sherry finished off half the ashes. I've heard about this girl. She was on My Strange Addiction. It was gross. I have like footage of her like eating the ashes. I'm like, ugh. It's gross. Yeah. TLC sure finds some quirky people. I remember hearing about that. Ugh. Where's some of the people who put ashes around Disney? Yeah. Did you know that that was banned now? Because too many people were doing it? If I get married, I'm going to write in my will that they aren't allowed to eat my ashes. I mean, honestly, at this point, fair. Do you guys think that that's cannibalism? Eating people's ashes? Is that just like... You know, Fun Dip? Is that Fun Dip for cannibalism? Yes. I'm sorry we always go here when another VTuber is in my chat. Why do we always resort to cannibalism? Always. Why do we always come back to this dark place? Does it smell and taste like pork like how limbs do? I wouldn't imagine so. Probably smells burnt. This happens often. Whenever another VTuber comes in my chat, we always somehow get on the topic of cannibalism. Always. I don't know why or how, but it always happens. Someone in chat brings up cannibalism, and then we just talk about it for a second. And a second, I would like to argue, is too long. Quirky. There's another one about restaurant owners who turn people into burgers. Yes, I know that one too. Yeah, I remember that one too. I watch a lot of true crime, so... Okay, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep talking about cannibalism. Why does it happen so much in my chat? Like, tastes like pork, maybe a little stronger than pork. Some people say it tastes like chicken too, so I don't know. I think it's just prepared. We're not talking about cannibalism. Change the subject. We're not doing this. Not again. I think at this point there needs to be like a compilation of how many times Mai can talk about cannibalism in a month. I promise I'm not into that. Got my info from Dahmer. I don't know how to spell his name. Yeah, I don't really care to learn how to spell that loser's name either, so... Okay, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna object. Fuck it. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. He did it. He said the thing. Yes, he said objection. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Yes. It didn't show a fucking murder at all, my guy. It showed Meekin's wee ass knocked out on the ground. That's all it showed. We got him now. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. No! I didn't want to voice that bitch today! I don't want to voice him. I don't want to do it, guys. I don't want to do it. I wish this game was voice acted. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to voice him. I hate him so much. I don't like him. I hate him. Guys. I can't do it. I thought I was done. I thought I was done with that bitch. But he's back. Mr. Wright, do you mean? Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh, who do you have in mind? Someone we reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities. That took place. The activities that took. I wouldn't call them activities. Yes, Virgil, please. You can do this, thank you. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. Activities? That sounds very... No! Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would like to have testify, what is his or her name? I don't want to do it. Guys, do I have to? Oh, how old are all these people? 55! 31, 16. Oh, she's a baby! 29, 30, 36. He's only 30? Gumshoe, I love you so much, but the world has not been kind to you. He's 36! What? He looks like a baby! Okay, anyway. It's this bitch! He's in. Take that! Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He is in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. When is this long-ass case gonna be done? Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. That was a hard word. I've never seen that shit spelled out before. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court is now in recess. I'm gonna go slide on the slide outside. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall? It seems you figured everything out. Goddamn your possible fucking dyslexia keeps fucking up your sentences. For the record, as someone who has served on a jury, court cases aren't this exciting. In fact, they will almost put you to sleep, especially the civil cases. I am so glad that I have been able to get out of jury duty. The first time I was dismissed, the second time I had an excuse that disqualifies me for jury duty for my entire life. So I'm very lucky that I don't have to go through that. I was dreading it. Oh my god, whenever the last time I had to go to turn my shit in, that's when I hurt my foot. Oh my god, it was hell. It was hell because I was on crutches. So I had to like hop my way all the way up to the courthouse and then hop my way into the elevator and then hop my way out and then all the way back. I'm like, bitch, I'm not an athlete. I can't do this shit. That's good to hear, yeah. I'm lucky. Head pass for my thank you. I did get gender euphoria that day though, because some officers, while they were passing by me while I was taking a rest on a bench, I was like, oh, I cannot do this. They were like, oh, poor guy, he looks tired. I was like, I'm passing. And then another one that passed by was like, or she. Like, neither one of you are right, but I preferred it when you called me a boy. Yeah, it was so silly. If they would have heard me speak, they would have most definitely been like, oh no, lady. I haven't figured out anything out. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma, you always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Won't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. You are. You're interrupting a family moment. Thank you very much. She's like, bitch. I once ordered a pizza over the phone, and the woman actually called me ma'am. I didn't realize I have that high of a voice. At least you don't get mistaken for a fucking child on the phone, like me. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Gumshoe. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? I'm slowly fading back into existence. You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, detective. You better be, pal. Hey. Hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor's guy. That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh, you mean this, right? My friend once described my voice as a mix between a girl, a boy, and a robot, the 3 genders. I adore it. My apologies, detective, due to my present circumstances. I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident? But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. could do a lot of prank calls with all three of those voices. Here, you might do well to read them. Can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, were a witness in that case. Miss Sky was a witness? Southern sandwich, southern biscuit style, southern cheeseburger, mammoth sandwich. Why is my model freezing? What the hell? Excuse me, bitch. Focus on my beautiful face, please. Thank you. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murderers. Oh, what? Now I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma, but why? Why is your name on here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana! This SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number that the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... the Joe Dark killings. What in the creepypasta? Joe Dark... No, Lana! That's over with! No! Emma, wait! She ran away. Now the killer among us is sus. You know what? I just remembered I gotta be somewhere else. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. You can switch between high pitch, low pitch, and quickly so. Ooh, nice! Nick Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Bro, no one likes Phoenix. Poor Phoenix. Edgeworth likes Phoenix. Everyone involved with this in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. Also, for real, yeah. This can't just be a coincidence. Knowing you might just be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I better take a good look at this file. You're not gonna let us read it? To be continued! Huh? What the fuck do you mean to be continued? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so tired of this game. What in the name of sweet and sour chicken? What kind of ending was that? I don't know, man. I do not know. I don't have a damn clue. Fucking shit, man. Okay, sorry. I had to clear out some notifications. Edgeworth. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Emma didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. Was that the ending? No! That was just a to be continued. We're still on the same trial. How many fucking trials can there be? Okay, we're gonna finish this today. I do not want to have to do an endurance stream, but I will. We're gonna finish it today. As many as the game wants to jam in there, for real. Also, I have a question. Would you guys rather me take a small break before jumping into the next game of this? Or would you rather me just continue? Why was there to be continued on the same trial? I don't fucking know. I don't understand why this game does to be continued. It's not a TV show. I'm playing the damn game. I'll tell you my... Well, I mean, it's what you guys want to watch, really. Either works? Okay. I guess I'll just see how I feel when making my schedule. I like to keep the suspense up. Oh yes, the 2-second suspense. Maybe this game was made to be streamed. Who knows? The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. Ugh. Hate this bitch. Witness, please state your name and occupation. One day they might make a movie out of this. I mean, they have an anime out of it, and I believe there's a manga. I think there might even be a stage play. Wait, let's do some Googling. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a stage play. Japan likes to make stage plays out of everything. Attorney stage play. Oh my god. There are musicals? Live action movie. 3 stage plays. A live action movie. Musicals. I'll be if you Edgeworth and Phoenix. I'm good at arguing with myself. Me too. I want to be the guy who says objection and have no other line. They all say objection. Ayo, it's on Billy. I can't watch from Billy. Also, apparently, Detective Gumshoe in the stage play is hot, and I need to see it. Hold on. Gumshoe stage play. Why did the post say that he looked attractive? I mean, he's not my type, but imagine breaking in the song while discussing murder. It'd be hilarious in real life, like a musical. Now with PC. Oh my god, you guys should watch the guy who didn't like musicals. It's a YouTube musical. It's so funny. If you guys were curious, hold on. This is what he looks like. He breakdances? What the fuck? There's 2 minutes of this? Why is he breakdancing? Itai, yeah, I fucking bet, buddy. Oh, he's slipping and he's breakdancing. Ooh, damn. Wait, did you guys see that? That was no lie kind of sick, actually. No shot, he just ate that off the floor. Oh, okay. So it's a banana peel gag. This man breakdance. Why is he breakdancing? He ate it off the floor? He really did. Why did I make this man break? Oh shit! What are we watching? Help me! I can't stop laughing. Where has this been all of my life? Why have I not known about Gumshoe breakdancing for my entire life? Oh, I know. Oh, a ballet. Oh, it's live. What are they performing? Oh, oh, I don't know this one. Hurry up and do some ballet. I don't want to watch people sit down. I want to watch ballet. Break dances epically. Oh my god. I think we need to have Ace Attorney meme watch along one day. Is this just a gif of him breakdancing? I'm gonna send this to Kodai with no context. Oh, it's the splits one too. Fuck. Hold on. He's gonna be like, what the fuck are you watching? Could I be like, what the fuck? Yeah, he has to put up with so much of me sending him random shit. Your Honor, if you will excuse me, I have to breakdance on the defense table. Of course, should have a mandatory breakdancing section. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm done watching. I'm done watching him breakdance. We will go back to the game now. He's offline right now. I will let you guys know if he responds while I'm streaming. My favorite musical has to be Sweeney Todd. Oh my god, I've been told to watch that so many times and I've never gotten around to it. I need to watch Sweeney Todd. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. If you do, you won't be disappointed. I know, I've seen some clips of it, and it looks so good. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind call it out. Fuck you. Yeah, the howling wind is gonna be me screaming, fuck you, Jake Marshall! So loud it will be heard throughout different universes. To be exact, it's a Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. Is he getting drunk in court? Yes, he's drinking whiskey from a flask. At least I think it's whiskey. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado soul is boundless, as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. All witnesses need to take the edge off when testifying. Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. You can't bring alcohol in the court? Yeah. I guess you also can't bring weapons in the court, but whatever. I guess this guy just breaks all the rules. Getting this fucking hair everywhere. It's so gross that, like, actual hair particles come off of him. He's so gross. I hate this man. Besides, room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. When you gotta shave, you gotta shave. Do it in the morning then, bro. Oh my god, wait. Some of his hair over here is cut. There's like three of them that are like obviously like cut and short. That's wild. Make him take a shower? Yeah, he looks greasy. If I remember right, I was a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. Thank you, Judge. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon every cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks on the evidence lockers? Fingerprint-activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? I hate this man so much. He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines or following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? So glad he's not calling him a fucking prospector anymore. Because that's the wrong word. This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. No, please, no thank you. My body, hello, is not ready. For what? Well, how old is he? Finger locks have been around since 2004? Yeah. There's Kunahai. Yeah, he always appears. Actually hurts so bad. Oh no. He's 30 something? I don't remember how old it said he was. He's like 32? As an innocent traveling man, so yeah, I almost hit the track. Okay, what do I have to present to this bitch? I don't remember all my evidence. His own fucking fingerprints? Fingerprint locks may have been around for a while, but they didn't take off till like 2010 when they started to get more commonly used in phones. Ooh. I don't remember when the original Ace Attorney came out. Let's present the bitch's own fingerprints. Objection! Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this? After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. He's also very obviously a farmer type, which means rural, they don't have stuff like that. He's been in the city for a long time. This is just an act because he is obsessed with Western. Shush! Wait, oops. Hi, Suki! Hello, Suki. Toshi, be quiet. Lay down, my child. My daughter. Please. Lay down. My dog daughter. Get down, you little menace. At least you're on this side. Yeah, at least you're on this side. Hello, Yosh. Hello, Yosh. Hello, Yosh. Hello, Yosh. Everything hurts. Oh no. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. I just had biscuits and gravy, so happy. Oh, nice! It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. They spell it however they want to, it's okay. Yeah. Or to be exact, a handprint. Well, no, could I? Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there. I only wish it were, officer. Which book got damaged, could I? But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene? The blood was wiped away, however. A luminol test clearly revealed this. Oh no! That sucks, I'm so sorry, could I? Not the BL. Well, Officer Marshall, only the cover that got damaged. That's still sad though. Still readable? Well, that's good, but it's sad that the book got damaged at all. I'm gonna get a new copy. Yeah! It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About the bloodstained fingerprints? I almost went into fucking Marshall's voice. Very well, you may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. Sorry, I'm being nosy. Hold on. Eh. Drag myself upstairs. No! You good? Yeah, I was just eavesdropping. My big old ears were being used to hear something. I'm going to eat you, Southern. Please, not the second mention of cannibalism. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. No, dude, it's not just a finger, it's like your whole fucking hand. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it. What sucks most is my autism isn't letting me touch the book to read it, so I can't read it more. Oh no! I need to, pick up, SVSSS again. I need to finish reading it. I have the first 2 books. I haven't finished either one, though. Maybe after I'm done with my commissions, I'll take, like, a week break and read. I need to buy the other books, though. A witness's explanation appears valid, although there's room for doubt. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something, I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. That's why when my fingerprints was by chance. Book 5, 1,000 Autumns, all of SVSS book. I have book 1, book 2, Stars of Chaos. You should get SVSSS next. It's so funny! It's so fucking hilarious. I love it. Why is it natural, though? That's because you... How did you put it? Pay your respects once a month? I have like 7 Danmei series. I want to read more Danmei so bad. But I have no money. I have 2 and they're not complete. I only have the first 2 books of 2 series. Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine. What? What do you mean? Oh, maybe after I tear my, after I get my bed back in here, maybe I'll start reading before bed instead of reading on my phone. I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. He uses the fucking fingerprint locks. Why does he not know what they are? All that's in there now is a heap of broken dreams. I see. Reading before bed sounds so fun. Yeah, it really is. I really do like reading before bed. I just get too swept up in it. And you know, maybe I wouldn't get so swept up in it if I wasn't reading from a phone screen. It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker. Apparently, his fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it. It doesn't make any fucking sense. How'd you know the murderer was wearing gloves? That wasn't put out in anything. We only know the murderer was wearing gloves. Release book for NSFW. First 2, 1,000 Autumns. Book 1, Stars of Chaos. Guardian, Tyrus' beloved pet fish. I love that so much. That's so silly. You should send some recommendations in the Discord server, Kodai. I want to read more, please. You got me into this shit. I used to read a lot when I was younger, not so much unfortunately. I need to get back into it. I've read books in the past that were so good I couldn't put them down. Yeah, I used to read a lot too. I used to like clear like a book a day whenever I was younger. And then at some point I just stopped reading. I really want to get back into it though. The cover reached 405 views? What? Oh, hold on. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, but I need to go tell Kitchen Mama. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot how loud the music was. Everyone congratulated me. Holy shit! 400 views in the first 2 days is insane. Oh my god, I got another subscriber while I was gone. And it went up fucking 6 while I was gone. Please, why are so many people watching it? Anyone know what you call an Alaskan pit bull? Chili dog? That's so funny. That's so silly. Okay. Because it's so good. You're gonna make me cry. I need to really record my next one, actually. I should be able to pay for it soon too, so who knows? Maybe we'll get a cover soon. Well, it is good. Hello, Coco. Hi. I need to move my mic closer. I think maybe I might record on it tonight, depending on how tired I am. Cause I record my covers really late at night, so that way no one hears me and I don't disturb anyone. So we'll see whenever I get to record my next one. It's already been picked out. I need to do some art for it, and I need to see how much my NV maker will charge to make one, and what I would need to give them. But yeah, hopefully soon we'll get another one. Okay, anyway. How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. There was a blood stain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer wearing gloves happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint. That's the only logical conclusion. Are you starting to get the picture, partner? Am I the only one that when ordering a cheese coney, I tell them to put extra cheese, onions, and mustard on it? I don't know what that is. The picture? The seal of blood. In the desert, that's just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this. The security tape. So long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. Hold on, I'm gonna take a bite of the salad. It's a foot-long hot dog with cheese added to the top of it. Oh! Why does my salad have apples in it? I'm not a fan of the ranch that they use. I don't think it's ranch. I think it's a different dressing. But I'm very picky. It has cranberries in it too. What the fuck? How are you doing, Maya? I'm doing great. How are you? What are you eating? I'm eating a salad. It's a very strange salad, but a salad nonetheless. This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall. This bitch is just spiting us. I'm doing well. I just woke up from a Benadryl sleep. That's good. I'm glad you got your Benadryl sleep. Hey! Ma'am! No thank you! looking at the door like this again. Yoshi, lay down. She looks so goofy. Yoshi, they're not going outside. Lay down. Ma'am. Hey, cheeseburger earlier, and now I want to eat some bacon. Sheesh. Oh, damn. I want some bacon bits to go in this salad. There's no meat in it. Yoshi, lay down. Yosh. Lay down. Oh. Do not lick my salad. You minute? You minute? You minute? Too bad that wasn't me in that video, right, partner? Salads are always good, especially with croutons and cheese. Yes. Thank you for getting lost in the woods. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're only 8 away from 300. That is crazy. You want to tie me to the crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. Oh, you said that. I already read that. That video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Hi, Echo. Hello, my love. Oh, my sweet boy. Yoshi, stop licking him, man. I went over and liked your music video. Is that good? Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, how many likes is it at now? 43! Huh? Nine from 302. Guilty. I'm only 8 away from 300. That's crazy. Whoa. Shh. Blind spots. Faces you can't see. Cameras panning back and forth, the floor isn't shown. Someone was familiar with the camera's position. They could leave the room without being caught on tape. Oh, I love his voice so much. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in the video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so now. Do I have any? I mean, we can always check. Because now I know how to pause the fucking video. Very well. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. Now then, let's have another look at that video. Show us this incriminating evidence of the witness, Officer Jake Marshall. Okay, so wait, which one's his locker? Rewind. It's this one? Okay. Oh, it changed! No! Bringing our attention back to the security camera. It's a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall. The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he did it in less. Good for him. Exactly 8 words. That was 7 words. You can clearly... That's a syllable. You can clearly be seen in this video. Oh, never mind. I counted wrong. Sorry. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. Hey, I never claimed to be smart. Actually, quite the opposite. That locker with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. And there's no pop. We're so close to 500, I'm excited. Yeah, me too. It's crazy. I'll get monetized soon, guys. I'll be able to make money while doing this. What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? Whoa. Making money nice? Yeah, I have to get a certain number of views. Wait, let me see where I'm at with that too. I have to get to 500, and then I can unlock like memberships and stuff, and monetization. But I have to get a certain amount of views too that I can't remember. Ooh, I'm over halfway there. I need 3,000 public watch hours, and I have 1,719. So honestly, I'll be able to... I should be reaching those around the same time. And we'll have like a whole celebration stream whenever I get monetized and stuff too. Whenever I get officially approved for monetization. And memberships, I'll probably make them around $5 a month if you guys, if that price is okay with you guys. Nice, I gotta watch all your VODs. Oh, that would help me out so much. But only don't force yourself to. Okay. I'm popping the champagne, thank you. I'll have to see if I can get some soju for a celebration stream. Maybe I can get Kitsu Sis to mix me up a drink. When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Order. Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. Man, I want to try soju. Get the apple one. It's so good. I drink green apple soju. It's so tasty. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened a locker and stuck it in. Not my fault he happened to choose mine. Their fingerprint. Their fingerprint though. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? This guy isn't just playing dumb. He's a fucking dipshit. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain on your parade. You're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah? I call your bluff. You say I opened that locker, now prove it. The fucking locker itself, my guy. It's a fingerprint. Activated. Only assigned detective prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights. You guys can read. I can't, but you can. A fingerprint sensor? We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? What's he tearing up? I only got 1 word for you, partner. Alright. No! I only got 1 word for you, partner. Oh my god, it's 8 words! He had 9 words! Order, witness, explain yourself. My reading ability is dubious. Sometimes I don't read and assume what it says. Yeah, sometimes I read too quickly and I mix up the words, so I get the meaning of the sentence, but I get the wrong sentence, if that makes sense. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What is he tearing up? Is that Olay? Get your nose away from my salad. Menace. It must be beef jerky. Oh, it could be the steak we gave him. Me too, sometimes it's why I don't like reading. Yeah. Playing voice acting games, I love doing it because they're silly, but it's so hard for me to do it because, like, I mix up the words. Please answer the question. What is he now, a bullfighter? That's alright, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure out the rest from here. We can? Have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so, then where was the witness? Seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right, the only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime? Well, this is Meekins, right? Because we're assuming he's the quote-unquote killer. Marshall would be the victim, because the victim was getting into the locker. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Officer Marshall was standing right here. There, but that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. Correct, unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you dressed up like Detective Goodman. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir. Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond? He suddenly pulled a knife on me. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed it to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. Oh! And this connects them because the card was used to get into the room. Okay, we have that documented. And then the card was later found at the crime scene. So, I was right! It fucking put Marshall at the crime scene. I'm not saying Marshall was the murderer, Marshall was at the crime scene. I definitely feel like it was, that other lady. I don't remember her name. Star, I think, maybe? I think it was her and Marshall. Because they were the ones that had the connection to the case, too. Sky? No, that's Lana. Lana's the one we're trying to prove innocent. Real detective work here? Yeah, I'm starting to remember some shit. So yeah, it was definitely, I feel like it was definitely Marshall and that other lady. I think her name is Star. She was the bento lady. The lunch lady. Sky is Lana Sky. That's the lady we're trying to prove innocent. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. The lunch lady did it, yeah. Oh, I get it. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? You've got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as a victim. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complain. You can't use the same burn twice in a row, bitch. That is not correct. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence proving beyond a shadow of a doubt? Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim. Well... Oh, am I kidding? I don't have anything like that. I don't know, let's check the tape. I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who could take the desert heat. This can't be happening. So obvious he's the one. What can I do? He's trying to do the boyfriend mind meld. He's communicating to him telepathically. Check the tapes, you stupid motherfucker. It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you've run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. Basics. For me, that'd be what Mia used to tell me. Phoenix, try thinking outside of the box. They really came up with, like, the best design in the game and then fucking killed her. That's so upsetting. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime, yet he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later as it has been. It means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument, Officer Jacob Marshall dressed up as Detective Whitman at the time of the crime. Then after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason. He was trying to hide the jacket! That's what the cloth is! He hid the disguise. Hold on, I need to change my position. We're on to something, guys! I have solved the case, yes! My brain is so big, I've returned. My brain cells have come back to me. The wrinkles on my brain are forming once more. The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. So just what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions. Why do I smell like something sweet? I don't know what I'm smelling, but I smell something sweet. I don't know. I don't have any evidence, so this is my only shot. Very well, let's take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why the witness had to open his locker. Oh, they're stained! Pause. Zoom. Enhance. Well, what do you have to say to that? Alright, partner. You really want to know the reason I had to open my locker? Why? So I could stuff you in there. Huh? I'm sure the world will be a better place with you sent off to the boneyard. Unfortunately, unsolved cases can't be stored in the evidence room. How I'm an unsolved case? What do you mean? It was right there! What do you mean? Pardon the fuck out of you? Something went wrong in that evidence room. That's why Marshall had to open his locker. Unexpected event itself is the reason. Better have another crack at this. I already know the defense's argument. I am the fucking defense. Did we analyze the wrong screenshot? Probably. Okay, now if you motherfuckers can't see it now, you all need glasses. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman. Entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, if you were only half as persistent then as you were today, we all wouldn't have to be here now, would we? Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Alright, it seems the time has come. I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. I managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15. So the supposed victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor. That's too much blood. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Yeah, like what the fuck? I'm just gonna press everything because I don't know what the fuck to do here. When you say it, you mean... Do you even have to ask, partner? The SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day. Not if I had anything to do with it. That incident's not over. What did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room? When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time, no matter what that costs. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? That day was my last chance, that's why Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transfer, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So, you did it to fool the security camera. And the detective ID card. This game is very interesting. It is. I stole that the morning of the incident. So that really was why Goodman started filling out that last item report. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot.
This dumb motherfucker just indicated himself! You mean where the murder took place? How convenient for you to leave it in the scene of the crime! How very convenient of you, sir!
My god. Dumb bitches be dumb bitches. All time. I'm telling you. Stupid motherfucker. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. Man, he really handed it to you? He really did. So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner? I mean the fingerprint activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But he could, because a rubber glove just happened. Rubber glove? Oh my god. It just happened to be. Please. Please, I'm so stupid. I can't read. I'm illiterate. I can't do this. I have my head pressed to my microphone right now. Oh my god, this game. Just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. I wasn't expecting Officer Meehan's. I knocked him out. He pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off? Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time. Officer Meekins certainly is a one-in-a-million type of person. Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID. I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year. When did Edgeworth get so much influence? Anyway, he threw himself at me and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry, it had turned out that way. Me knocking him out and everything. By the way, what happened to your knife? Oh, you mean this one? I don't know what to say. Detective Meekins doesn't sound too bright. He really isn't. He's not the brightest bulb in the box. So you knocked out Officer Meekins and? So you did your research beforehand. Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live for long, partner. I'm so glad I have a day off tomorrow. I'm talking too much. He has been shaving with the very knife he used. Yeah, that's gross. There was blood on that, my guy. That was in a person. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. Someone who was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there. What was Officer Meekins doing during that time? What else? He was sleeping like a baby. What you're saying is on that day. Why are you specifying at 5:15? That would indicate that there was a murder earlier or later than 5:15. And that is why the blood is in the room. Perhaps? What do we think, fellas? Exactly, odd that he would specify the time, yeah, for real. But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place. What, are you blind? The victim shown on that tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner. And you will be if you keep speaking. So, you stole the evidence from the locker? Actually, no, I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, evidence was already gone. What, Mr. Edgeworth? Where is that evidence? It's still missing, Your Honor. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm almost free to decide whether or not... I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer. No, you're not. You're bound under oath in court. Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer. This is no small offense. Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Kyoshi's snoring. Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with. The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. I can't just forget the SL9 incident, you know why? That case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence. I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murderers, didn't it? I don't intend to complain about how it turned out, but there's something that still bothers me. Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about. What happened? I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find out. Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think his real reason is. I have a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related to that case in some way. Related in some way to that case. Holy fucking shit. I'd better take a look at the files. Okay, I know. Present him the files? Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here. And a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall, are you related to this man? Neil Marshall? Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago, he received the same lousy prosecutor award you got. What? A prosecutor? He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right, he was killed, and the case fell into your hands. What's his relation to you? He was my brother. That's sad. He was investigating the murder with Damon Gann, the then deputy chief of police. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. It was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. Damn it, game, you weren't supposed to make me feel sorry for the perpetrator? Yeah. Is that word arraigned? He was arraigned and incarcerated? He was arraigned, incarcerated, and incarcerated. The case finally closed. At least according to the public records. What do you mean? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone else. No one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? That's your reason for your insane actions? There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me. Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime. No, we didn't? Why is there so much fucking blood? That was the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence. Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murderer in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one. Why is there blood in the fucking... His sad sob story does not tell me why there is blood in the floor. Why is there fucking blood in the floor? Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Officer Meekins just bleeds a lot? I fucking guess so. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. Yes, but there's still blood in the fucking floor. Why are we not talking about the blood in the floor? This bitch did not give me an answer. He did not tell me why there's blood in the floor. He told me that his brother was killed. Which, I mean, that sucks, but like... it's not necessary in the case. That's motive, okay? Motive for what? Why are we establishing motive? We were talking about the blood, not your dead brother. What? It seems to me this boy's got the draw on you, partner. Man, this is wild. For real. I guess we're just forgetting about the blood now. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about... Edgeworth, I love you, but the blood... Why? Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Skye. And the testimony of Miss Angel Star, I was right, it was Star. Angel Star is completely incontestable. You have a response? Make it a single word or less. I rest my case. Seems this trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. At this point, I'm willing to fucking throw Lana behind bars. This case has gone on for too long. I am leaning away from my computer right now. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. Edward, I love you, but the blood. It sounds like a line out of Twilight. Oh my god. Please. Bella when she finds out Edward is a fucking vampire. Edward, I love you, but the blood. Oh, thank you for getting lost in the woods. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. I fucking hate this game. I didn't realize it would end up proving Lana guilty. It doesn't. There's still the matter of the blood. Please. I wish there was like typing prompts in this game so I could bring up the fucking blood. It's bothering me so much. Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Oh, hello. Your Honor, wait! Emma, the defense has an objection, a scientific objection. Right? What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright, are you this girl's guardian? Your Honor? Oh, in a sense. Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking is for a minute of your time. Must be the blood, yeah. Please, hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. Look at my husband, so kind. Talks my hair behind my ear. Edgeworth? I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings. Now that she mentions it, names of both Sky Sisters were in that file. But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing, the other handprint. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found on it, right? No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So I ran over there and looked at it again. So, did you find something? No. Huh? Sorry, I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all. See, we're getting back to the blood. We're getting back to the handprint that wasn't even fucking brought up in the first place. I forgot completely about that handprint that was on Gumshoe's locker. We're not talking about the pile of blood that indicated a crime that was in the floor. We're talking about a completely separate, different thing of blood. We're not talking about the right blood. I need to know about the blood on the floor. Not the blood on the locker. The first cut is the Davis. I fucking guess. I guess so. Oh. Is that all? Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student. I'm just an attorney. But, Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. We can't find something wrong with them. Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. Did you close my app to play this? I haven't opened Duolingo in a long time. Anyone can save Lana, it's you! Me? Oh boy. Time's up now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department. Dude, I thought you liked me. Bro. You use AI now. I can't use a language learning app and learn from AI. Does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. I'm troubled by the fucking blood on the floor, Edgeworth. Looking at the floor, fuck. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there any problem with this? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Anna will be... Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. Yes, Your Honor. If I ever needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint in Detective Gumshoe's locker? The fact that it's there? Could there be something I'm missing? I mean, I guess I fucking object. Let's see where this is going. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. The only thing that seems clear is your grasping, Mr. Wright. You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Let me think where they're trying to get at with this. On the floor plans. What else could have been in there? Oh! Okay, yeah. Yes, this is strange. Take a look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Missing? You mean something hasn't been drawn on there? It's the fucking mascot. Oh my god, it's Duolingo? Yeah. Yes, something that when drawn will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. I mean, I don't know about that, but... Let us pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. Very well, Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use. Question is, which item can prove something is missing on the floor plan? This thing. What about that piece of plywood? Blue Badger, mascot for the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You know he's giggling on the inside. His boyfriend just made a funny joke. Please, look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here. So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well, what? That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker. What? I hope this case is wrapped up in 30 minutes. So that means, well, just what exactly does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker. Don't look at me, I didn't put it there. Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically. Emma, on that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the blue badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker. So that must mean that this blood mark was left there before the blue badger was brought in. Just a moment, I will not allow such far-fetched— Are we gonna get back to the blood? Are we gonna get back to the blood? Are we gonna get back to blood? Just one moment, I will not allow such a far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. Yes. So, please talk about the blood, it's so important. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once but twice. But how? One time was captured on this tape taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time was the blood on the fucking floor. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker and on the floor. So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred. There's the blood on the floor! I don't care when it occurred. I just want you to bring up the blood on the floor. When did the first incident occur? Summarize the defense claims that Officer Meekins being caught by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Detective Goodman. Another incident took place in the evidence room. That's right, the blood mark on the locker proves this. Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident occur? As Mr. Edgeworth said, proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. Now then, will the defense please present its evidence? What shows the first crime took place? The time slots mean? Oh, whoops! I meant to look at it, not present it. I hope that's right. If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card? Oh! The ID card record. Oh, I got it right! Oh, it's the 777! Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into that evidence room at, let's see here, at 4:50. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. No. Miles Edgeworth, just what have you done? I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it. I'm afraid I don't understand either. Clearly from the luminol test, the blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood. Oh, thank you, sweet Edgeworth. I love you so much. Thank you for bringing the blood back up. Oh my god, I love you so much. You're so cool and hot. Thank you. Thank you for bringing the blood back up. I was going to lose my mind. Please, thank you. Oh. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away. Edgeworth, you're making Mai so happy right now. He really is. By the real murderer, I would have just had 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible. That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at this chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. 77777777. Talk about a lucky number. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 777s. Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 77777777777. That's 1 7 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card, at least at present. What? Explain yourself, son. The ID number, 7s, belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. But that's ridiculous. Just how... I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority. If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted. An official charge. You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor office operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you kept your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Yes. No, not you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive. Lana? Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number. And it's not the bunch of 7s. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident. The SL9 incident? Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence? Why is he so mad? It's not like his brother was prosecuted. Do you need the witness to repeat this question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least I did. Lana! I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law. Defendant, just what are you saying? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did? Chief Prosecutor, you didn't. I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana... Even if it involved forging evidence. Wait, are you gonna tell me the brother's still alive and that he's just been in hiding? See, that's what I'm talking about. No. No! Order, 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 order! Oh, this remarks caused such a stir. Oh, would have to wait until the following day. No! Of course you're saving content, you bitch! I'm gonna Google how many days are in Rise from the Ashes. People said that this game take 8 hours. This game has not taken 8 hours. This game has taken so many. Did you win? I locked on Overwatch. Because my brother wanted to play. I didn't win. The trial is still going. See, we're on day 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. We have 4 more parts left of this fucking game. Oh my god. I don't want to play anymore. I thought we were gonna finish the stream. We have 4 parts left. 4. Oh my god. We shouldn't have done this case. We should have just said fuck it and didn't do this case. Oh my god. My neck hurts, guys. My throat hurts. Holy shit. Day 3 investigation, my ass. Okay, so needless to say, there will be another stream of this, because we aren't finishing this. I have other shit to do. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Jurassic crimes require drastic measures. This game is taking a lot out of you. This story is supposed to be 8 hours long, okay? How many hours have we gone with this fucking game? See, here's my channel. Live, playlist, Jurassic Crimes. Shush. 8 hours? Damn. Yeah, it's supposed to take 8 hours. Let's see. Where is my fucking Ace Attorney playlist? Okay. When did we start Rise from the Ashes? New case approaches. Okay. 5 hours. 5 hours. Let's do 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. And then around 11 hours. And then another 14. Yeah, we're almost 17 hours into this trial. Is it just because I'm stupid or a slow reader? I don't know, but it's supposed to take 8 hours and we are 17 hours into it. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep watching videos like fucking Detective Gumshoe breakdancing on stream. Yeah, but now we're going into around 17 hours into this game. Into this case alone. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order to get for him to get the verdict he deserved. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings, but me. Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. What did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. Don't tell me that Lana traumatized her sister just to get her verdict. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year too. It was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. And suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, she was only 14 at the time too, what the hell? Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. Permanent picture? I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. Well, it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. What did you see in that instant the crime occurred? Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently I passed out. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma, you've been through so much. But I couldn't bring myself to testify about that incident. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies, and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana could never forge it, would never have to forge any. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. What? That's news to me. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Okay, well, we have 5 minutes left, so I'm gonna just save this, and we will continue this next week. Probably on Monday. Bitch. I hit yes. Thank you all so much for watching. This game is long. This game is only supposed to be 8 hours, but I'm stupid. We're gonna make it a 20-hour game. Let's go. Hopefully we'll finish on Monday. We should. We usually get about like 2.5 days done. Oh, fuck. We have 4 days left. Ooh, we're gonna have to really focus next stream. Here, I'd be confused too. Yeah, it's hard. Thank you for the awesome stream, Mine. Thank you for coming, Southern. Thank you for your stream. It was fun. Take care and see rest well. See ya. See ya, Virgil. But yeah, tomorrow I have no stream. I'm taking the day off. That should hopefully go back to normal next week. So normally I take Wednesdays off. So hopefully next week I will have Wednesday off. But yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow. So Overwatch Saturday will be Overwatch Sunday this week. Good for you. You deserve a day off. Thank you. Thank you. I really need one. I'm gonna be working on my room tomorrow. So, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for over 400 views on my cover. That's so insane. And thank you for almost 300 followers or 300 subscribers on here. That's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.